Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl Philly, and we're back again. Welcome back to my show at 7 sharp on a Sunday. How are you all doing? How are you enjoying this Sunday evening? How was church today? What was this main scripture in church today? Don't remember? Were you really paying attention? Make it your task. I'm challenging you now. Make it your task every Sunday to make a note of the main scripture that's used for the word and meditate on it through the week. It will absolutely change your life if you're not doing it already. So next week when I ask you, you'll be able to put it in the comments straight away. We're back. It's Sunday. It's episode number 3. We're back again. You know how we do. People are enjoying the show and I'm really grateful for the feedback. Thank you so much. As always, we're going to have our Dear Felicity dilemma read by the lovely Pellin. I'll be giving my answers. And we will also have Gospel Karaoke TV's Song of the Week. Now, I'm wondering what it's going to be this week because there's so many good songs out there at the moment in the gospel industry that are undercover, you know, that people haven't heard of yet. So it could be absolutely anything. So make sure you ride with me all the way to the end of the show to find out what the new Song of the Week is. And if you're an artist as well or know someone that has a new song out, please don't be afraid to submit your song, to be up for being Song of the Week. You can email us gospelkaraokeldn@gmail.com or through Affinity Xtra or myself at Philly Sahib on Insta. So we're going to kick off with our first song. This is She by Jordan Armstrong from the album Church Girls Love R&B. Enjoy.
She. Promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her. She's. I promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her. I don't know what you thought it was. Nails in her hair done to miles. Yeah. Play with her, she gon' fuss. Cause she just needs somebody she could trust. Yeah, and she hoping it's you. She gon' hold it down, she don't want no issues. And if you break her heart, you might need a tissue. I promise it's true. She go to church on Sunday. You know she putting in that work on Monday. Yeah. God made her sweeter than honey, so she don't need nothing from me. She's heaven sent. She's heaven sent. No lie. She's perfect 10. She only depends on God. She's heaven sent. She's heaven sent. No lie. She won't pretend that she ain't what it is. No, nah. Cause she's. I promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her. I promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her. She needs somebody she could build with, not just somebody she could deal with. Buy her a ring and have some children. Just give her your heart until she feel it. She need a love that's the realest. Give her your heart so nobody could steal it. I love her mind because it's brilliant. We gon' run up a couple billion. Church on Sunday, yeah. You know she putting in that work on Monday. Yeah. God made her sweeter than honey, so she don't need nothing from me. She's heaven sent. She's heaven sent. No lie. She's perfect 10. She only depends on God. She's heaven sent. She's heaven sent. No lie. She won't pretend that she ain't what it is. No, nah. Cause she's. I promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her. I promise you she's the type of woman you can never play her.
Latest updates for Affinity Xtra new music playlist at www.affinityxtra.co.uk.
Next one we've got coming in, the sound of Sunday Service live in Paris, Lord You're Holy, using the Ballin remix. Let me know what you think of this one if you haven't heard it already. Absolutely love this one. Literally only one instrument, a piano and a full choir. Perfect sound. Let me know what you think. shall walk in testimonies. For thine is the kingdom and the glory. And we'll praise you, Lord, forever because you're holy, yeah.
Download our Affinity Xtra app for your smartphones and tablets. Visit your app store and search Affinity Xtra.
Yes, that was the sound of Lord, You're Holy Ballin'. I hope you could hear that. It is a little bit quiet because it is just the piano and the choir. But amazing song. Absolutely love it. Love the take on the Ballin' song that they did with that. Love the lyrics as well. Make sure you get that added to your playlist. So, yes. And before that, we played the sounds of Jordan Armstrong. That's Jordan Armstrong. And it's Jor with a apostrophe Dan Armstrong, and the name of the song was She, and that's taken from the Church Girls Love R&B album. What a name for an album, Church Girls Love R&B. Do you know what? I think it's true though. Church girls do love R&B, don't you? Do you? And church boys, we love R&B. I really do love the blend, the mix and blend of the R&B and the gospel. It really, really works for me. I'm absolutely feeling it. I definitely would recommend that album. It is a absolute banger. So that's Jordan Armstrong, Church Girls Love R&B. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. And yeah, get that added to your playlist. Now, we are coming to the favourite part of the show, Dear Felicity. Let's take a listen and see what the latest dilemma is. Today, it's actually coming from a gentleman. So it's not a lady this time. It's coming from a gentleman who didn't put his name again. I don't really want to call you Razor 007. But yeah, I'm going to have to call you Razor 007. But don't be scared to put your name or a name. Yes, Dear Felicity. So we are going to go over to the lovely Pellin, who is going to read out our Dear Felicity for today.
Dear Felicity, first of all, thanks for what you said last week. I think more women need to hear this. There's always at least two ways to look at things. My thing is, I don't think I understand women enough. I know that in general you are more emotional and we're more logical, but sometimes I just can't make sense of it all. I love my partner to bits, but sometimes I feel like nothing I can do can please her enough. It's almost like when I up my game and do more, then she just asks for more and more, like whatever I do is not enough. Like for example, recently she told me she doesn't think we're spending enough time by ourselves as we're always with family or friends or whatever. So I said, okay, cool. Let me take her out, and I arranged a special date night for us. But then she was telling me she's upset that she had to ask for it and I'm only doing it because she wants to. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it, full stop. It's like whenever she has an issue with us and I try to fix it, she moans because she had to ask me for it or tell me about it. But how am I supposed to just know these things? Is it bad that I just don't know these things without being told? Can you give me some tips on this from a woman's point of view?
Oh, wow. Do you know what? That's an interesting one, you know. Not quite a dilemma as such. It sounds more like you want me to tell you how you can best please your girlfriend. I think that, was it girlfriend or partner? I think it was girlfriend. Do you know what? I think this is a mistake that a lot of guys make. They think, you know, if they ask their cousin or a female friend or another woman anything about their woman, that they'll get the right answer, and it's not always the case. I mean, yes, we're all women, but we're all different. We're all wired differently. So my needs, for example, will be different to your partner's needs. I don't know if you've heard of the 5 love languages. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but you've got quality time, which it sounds like that's one of her love language needs. You've got, what are the other ones? You've got words of affirmation. You've got acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, and gifts. I always remember gifts last because that's like my lowest one. Like, I really don't care about gifts. So yeah, those are the 5 love languages. And it's really important to be able to speak to your partner in their love language, as well as receive love from them in their love language, even if yours isn't the same as theirs. So I would definitely recommend, there are loads of quizzes you can do online as well that will kind of help you ascertain which love language is yours and your partner's. You can even do it together. It's something, you know, for you to do together, which would be, you know, fun, a little bit of quality time there. So definitely check that out. Find out what your love language is, what her love language is, and try and speak to each other in each other's love languages. Now, I think personally, for each person, each individual, we probably need a blend of all 5. But it's just that with different people, the percentage will be higher for the different love languages. For example, for myself, words of affirmation will be a lot higher of a need than gifts, for example. So with your partner, from what you've said, quality time is definitely something that she really requires, and that's probably quite high up on her need, her love language need. So she said every time you spend time together, it's usually with family and friends. So it sounds like she just wants your undivided attention, basically. She wants to do something that's just for you two. Now, for me, the clue, I always say this to my friends, the clue in what the person wants is in what they say. So she's basically told you she wants quality time, but she also wants it to be your idea sometimes. She wants you to want it as well, rather than just doing it to please her, if that makes sense. I kind of get where she's coming from. But at the same time, it has to be something that's coming from you. So try and be spontaneous. If you're not sure of what to do with her, where to go and stuff like that, what she'd be interested in, what I would advise is, when you see something you want to do, send it to her. An article, a post on Insta, you know, a TikTok, you know, new restaurant that's open, something that you want to try out, and tell her to do the same. If there's anything she wants to do, anywhere she wants to go, to send you, you know, articles and recommendations as and when they come. So then when it comes to choosing something, you know, okay, she sent me these particular places. They're obviously places she wants to go. These are obviously things she wants to do. And you could just pick one of those. And then another thing I'd advise is, don't only wait until a special occasion. Don't only wait until her birthday or Valentine's Day, for example. Sometimes just on a random weekend, just say, you know what are you doing on the 15th or whatever weekend is coming up? And if she says nothing, then say, okay, cool. Then go to those list of things that she sent you, pick one, book it, and say, okay, on the, for example, 15th, that weekend, we're going to blah, blah, blah. You sent it to me like last month. And she'll be like, oh my days. She'll be really excited, happy that, you know, you've taken the initiative to do it. It's something that you both want to do. And it's a surprise. It's spontaneous. It's not on a special event only. And it's, you know, it's out the blue, and I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Another thing I would advise. Oh, I like this. Do you know what? I don't make any notes because ultimately this is going to go live soon, and I'm going to have live callers coming in, and I've got to give them the answer there and then. So I don't like to make notes. So yeah, please bear with me if I'm like, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts and everything. So what else would I advise? I'd probably say talk to her closest people. So you've got, for example, her mum, her best friend, her sister, or her cousin, the people, her, you know, favorite colleague, the people that she talks to the most, because they are the people that she's going to complain to when when she's not getting that quality time with you. No, those are the people that sometimes in some respects know her better than she knows herself. So who better to ask? So yeah, ask them if you've got a surprise booked for her, or you want to do something special for her and you're not quite sure. Don't go to your people that you talk to all the time. Go to her people that she talks to all the time, and they will give you something that, you know, she's ultimately gonna absolutely love. Yeah, don't go online on, you know, going to gurus to find out, you know, what to do about your particular partner, because the only person that's going to know is her and the people that she's closest to. And that brings me to communication. Communication is so important. To know how to please her, you have to ask her. She knows what she wants, same way you know what you want. So that's why it's so imperative for the communication to be sound, for it to be consistent, and for it to be on point. Another thing is with women, the only thing I will say is our hormones can play a part in, you know, our preferences at that time. I'm definitely someone that's guilty of that. For example, when I'm pregnant, completely different to when I'm not pregnant, you know, because my hormones are all raging, and, you know, I'm more emotional and I need more cuddles and all of that kind of good stuff. But when I'm not pregnant, I'm not like that. So, you know, it's the same with a lot of women. Sometimes during time of the month, they may be completely different to when they're not during the time of the month. And even just as people in general, we change. We grow, we mature, we grow out of things. We start, you know, wanting to try new things. So something she might have been into last week, she might not be into now. Something she was into a few years ago, she may have stopped now. Or things that she's never tried, she might have started doing recently, you know. So, and that's why communication's so key. Make sure you're always talking to her so you can gauge where her mind's at, what she's into, what she wants, and all that kind of good stuff. And make sure you also communicate your needs and what you want as well. So, like I said, if you see anything that you want to do, make sure you send them to her, so she's got a list of things that you're into that you would be interested in doing together as well. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I can tell you before we go to our next segment? Yeah, definitely communication. Definitely have a look at the love languages. See which ones, you know, which ones you prefer to speak in and to receive, and same with her. And as I said, there are loads of quizzes online that you can do, and loads of couples quizzes that you can do anyway about different topics as well, which can be quite fun to do. Definitely listen to what she says, because the clue is in what comes out of her mouth. She's telling you what she wants and how she wants it. So just listen. It's all in the clue. And the same with girls as well. Anyone in a partnership, the clue is in what they say. Okay? And make sure the communication is consistent. Make sure you know where their mind's at, because it could be different to where it was at last week. Keep it consistent so you can stay on top of who you're with. Yeah, I think that is about it. I hope I've, you know, given you some tips that will help, and let me know if any of that does help or did help as well. And again, if there's anything that you want me to give you advice on, just write in, type in. You can send an anonymous message. So far these have all been anonymous, but please do put a name on there so I can refer to you, you know, directly. And yeah, don't be scared. A problem shared is a problem solved. So that brings us to the end of our Dear Felicity segment today. We are going to go into, I'm going to play this song for you. It's a little bit different to what I've been playing before. It's a genre called Amapiano. I'm sure you've heard of Amapiano. It's sort of a fusion of Afrobeats and house music, like, well, soulful house music. And it's sort of based in South Africa. So it's South African house mixed with Afrobeats. I think that's the best way of explaining it if you haven't heard of it before. I really enjoy it. I really like it. But there is gospel Amapiano. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I found it, and I found some artists, and the ones that are on here right now, they are absolutely smashing it. So I'm going to play one song for you now by an artist called Nafima. Now, Nafi Ma has a song called Sunshine. And right now, the weather's looking really lovely. It's feeling good, especially here in the UK where it has been grey and rainy. The sun is shining. But make sure you listen to the lyrics of this. The lyrics are wonderful. So even though it is Amapiano, you've got those spiritual lyrics in there. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. That's how they dance, you know, they go. Check it out, I'm not joking. Yes, that was the sounds of Nafi Ma with Sunshine. Now, some of the lyrics, obviously there were some bits in South African that we don't understand, but the chorus was basically saying grace and love the Father gives, grace and love the Father gives. I am blessed, you are my sunshine when the days are blue, my strong tower, the one that I run to. Beautiful lyrics, beautiful song, Amapiano. Let me know what you think of that one. Let me know what you think of the genre as well, gospel Amapiano. I think it's doing really well. Loving Nafi Ma, loving that song. But now, yes, we are going into Gospel Karaoke TV's Song of the Week. What do you think it is going to be this week? We've had some really good songs so far for Song of the Week. This one, I think it's a really good one. It came out a little while ago. But the video only came out a couple of days ago. Let me know what you think of this one.
Now it's time for Gospel Song of the Week.
Thank you, Bills, for that. It is TJ Cream with Eternity. Check it out.
Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise with it. Get my life to God, now I'm used to this. Cause he died on the cross, crucifix. You're out here banging for your block, and as time goes by, you have turned to a lunatic. You're stuck on the block and you're used to it. Now your mum's so stressed cause you're losing it. I'm out here trying to get kids off the road just so they don't live that life. You're leaving your yard with a knife from the kitchen, bro, you gotta sit, think twice. Is it even that deep for you to go jail cause you ended someone's life? You gotta be sharp in this world cause the things that you roll with feed you life. They all want smoke till I rise that word. For the strength of the Lord, demons get burned. Straight to the king, you confirm this work. I open my lips, see the ops disperse. All for the word of the Lord, not cursed. They be hearing the lingo and thinking the words. Like talking the roads and I'm screaming up. So watch that tone, rethink those words. I'm playing, covered in armor like rain. Evangelize with TJ. Slipping a sin, now that's pain. It's a fact that I've been there, a man done that. Slippy, and I'm trying to get the rhythm back on track. And you don't want to see me doing up a lyric on the trap, man. I'm never gonna stop, man. I never relax, it's more.
Let's not pretend. You're currently in a deep end. You should listen to God when he's speaking. Never try to act like say his name's Griezmann. You should give your life, it's appealing. Go and preach it, the sheep them. Stop it like I used to live in a garden of Eden. Man, I got to work cause it wasn't my speaking. Gave his life because of my sins, now my white because we now know of the word of God. Trying to be a fisher of man, not fishing rod. Then again, gave his life because of my sins, now my white because we now know of the word of God. Trying to be a fisher of man, not fishing rod.
Damn, child, you
I'm thankful for what he's done. Keep praying, please don't you stop. I know it may be a lot. You gotta keep holding on. It's only his love I see. The vibe and the chemistry. He said he's in love with me. With him for eternity. I'm thankful for what he's done. Keep praying, please don't you stop. I know it may be a lot. You gotta keep holding on. It's only his love I see. The vibe and the chemistry. He said he's in love with me. With him for eternity.
Lord Ribbon Chess. Grime. What am I? Grime. Better than drill.
Ooh, is it?
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
He said grime is better than drill. That was Eternity by TJ Cream featuring Marco. Video just came out a couple of days ago. It's been out for a while, but the video's just come out. Love the video. Love the song. What are you thinking about this one? And do you think grime is better than drill? There are a lot of people that don't believe that gospel drill should even exist. They think that, drill should stay as drill because originally it was created with not the best lyrics, not the best intentions, and therefore gospel shouldn't even be going there. Similarly to grime as well, that it should be left to the worldly grime artists and everything. And even with R&B and reggae and all of these other kind of genres, certain people believe that gospel should just be gospel. Choirs, singing, hymns, and all the churchy kind of stuff, and then all the other genres should be as they are. What do you think? For me, I'm somebody with eclectic taste anyway. So 1 minute I'm listening to classical, then it's reggae, then it's Afrobeats, then it's amapiano, then it's old school funky house, then it's old school garage, and then it's R&B, then it's hip hop, then it's ragga. Like literally, I listen to everything. And knowing that there are all these kind of genres with gospel lyrics, I'm loving it. I'm in heaven. For me, musically, and as someone that plays keys as well, hearing all these different genres with gospel lyrics is just perfect for me. It's the perfect musical sandwich that satisfies my soul. But that's just me. What do you think? What's your take on it? I think maybe what we need to do is get some gospel drill artists on here and ask them, why do you use that kind of style of music to promote such beautiful lyrics? If it's such it's a genre that usually promotes gun violence and knife crime and all of this kind of stuff and drug dealing and stuff like that. Why do you use these genres to promote the gospel? And have them come up on here and explain themselves and explain what is behind it, why it is, and why they do it, and maybe get some of those questions answered. But there you have it. It's Eternity, TJ Cream. Absolutely love it. I love the remix, the sample from Candy Shop in there. I think he did a really good job with this song. I think it's a banger, and it well deserved of Gospel Song of the Week. And so guys, that brings me to the end of my show. I'm so sorry. I know you wanted more, but never fear. I will be back next week, next Sunday at 7 p.m, 7 sharp on a Sunday. Philly will be here to give you some advice on your dilemma, make sure you please do message me. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know. Let me give you some help. Let me give you some advice. It can be from women, as you heard. It can be from men as well. Whatever it is, I am here for you. I love you and I want what's best for you. Let's help each other out. And also, if you are an artist or you know of a new song, as I said, please do write into us, gospelkaraokeldn@gmail.com. And our next event, gospel karaoke event, will be in London on the 3rd of December. Make sure you keep that in your diary, keep that day free. It's going to be an absolute blast. Thank you. We have reached the end. And I'm going to end with a little bit more of Eternity, TJ Cream. Make sure you go stream it, download it, give it all the love that it needs, add it to your playlist. And next week, I will give you the new gospel karaoke song of the week. Take care, stay blessed, enjoy your half term, enjoy your time off, enjoy the Jubilee Bank holiday weekend or Thursday, Friday. Have a brilliant time and I will be back next week. Mwah. Peace.
I'm gonna say Lord Ribbon Chess. Grind. Oh, my man. Grind. Better than drill.
Download our Affinity Xtra app for your smartphones and tablets. Visit your app store and search Affinity Xtra. Download our Affinity Xtra app for your smartphones and tablets. Visit your app store.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy. See you soon.